Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Digital birth certificate rollout in coming months. The rollout of digital birth certificates is the next on the agenda as the government gears up towards implementing the National Identification System needs that will see bedside birth certificate done electronically and millions of record stores at the RGDs digitalized in coming months. On another of his mission stops since his appointment at the office of the Prime Minister, Minister without portfolio Floyd Green met with the managerial staff at the RGD on Friday to set up the upcoming agenda for the government in positioning the agenda as a crucial arm of the needs implementation. First on that agenda, said Green, is laying the groundwork for a full needs rollout in 2023 with the provision of devices to bolster the department's bedside birth certificate process. That is part of our bigger drive to use 2022 to put everything in place so that when we get to 2023, we can embark on our digital birth certificates. We want to move our birth certificates to a digital space, getting rid of the paper where people can get that electronically, Green announced. Ultimately, the process will involve the use of an app that is currently being developed to facilitate automatic uploads of bedside birth certificate information to the RGD's digital registry, expected to be operational by the mid of this year with a pilot in Kingston and St. Andrew. Green stressed that as part of the needs rollout, key functions at the RGD will be bolstered, the most immediate of which will be the digitalization of the department's bedside registration service. We want to take this a bit further. We want to make sure that this is done electronically, and we will be coming very shortly to hand over devices that will be used across the island to operationalize the electronic bedside registration service. Clearly, the RGD will play a massive role in the National Identification System, starting with a pilot later this year, hopefully by the second half of this year, to get out pilots up and running in Kingston and St. Andrew to start actually producing national identification cards for Jamaicans. Chief Executive Officer at the RGD, Charlton McFarlane, reported during the tour of the agency on Friday that the needs-supported digitalization initiative will make the department more efficient by reducing the number for more storage space as well as manual labor. With the registry keeping watch over more than 7 million records dating as far back as 1655, McFarlane said the digitalization process has already started, and with about 25% of its records now taking a digital form. This is the action of the digitalization project, McFarlane stressed. About 25% of the records have been digitalized back to around 1990. We have strategically digitalized the more current records going back, and with the digitalization project, it will reduce the need for the physical space. Savannah Mar Field Hospital nears completion. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has given yet another deadline for completion of the COVID-19 field hospital in Savannah Mar, Westmoreland. The field hospital is expected to provide between 36 and 40 additional beds for COVID-19 patients. It has been under construction since the third wave of the COVID-19 spread through Jamaica last August, and several estimated deadlines for completion have been missed. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says the ward being built at the Savannah Mar Hospital is different from others such facilities which have been erected so far. Dr. Tufton says it's expected to be ready in another 2 weeks. What would have taken a much shorter time if it were built the same way the others were, in this instance, the foundation was deliberately designed to facilitate a concrete structure which we plan to use once COVID passes. The tent will be removed and we will then put up a substantial addition on that which will we use as a ward. It's very different from the other field hospitals, so I do anticipate that it will open up within another week or so, the health minister said. 2 persons killed at wake in Dunkirk. 2 persons were killed and another 2 wounded on Friday night during an attack by gunmen in Dunkirk, East Kingston. According to reports, about 8 o'clock, gunmen opened fire on people attending a wake in an area known as Red Ground. No motive has been established for the shooting. Family mourns shooting death of young woman. A grieving father lamented that Jamaica's crime problem turned up at his doorstep, snatching his beloved daughter, who was killed at the hand of gunman inside a shop at Royal Plaza St. John's Road in St. Catherine. The victim, 24-year-old Sharon Stevenson, would have celebrated her next birthday on March 6. Anson Stevenson, father of the deceased, reported that Sharon's death was unexpected. "Me a rip up inside. My brain out of the world now. Believe me, this is not something that was expected. Me know crime and violence turn up in a Jamaica, way up, but when it reach your doorstep, it no reach certain people doorstep yet for them to realize what going in a Jamaica," Stevenson said. He said Sharon, his first daughter, was very jovial, independent, and was the envy of many growing up. Stevenson said his daughter always have the latest in female trends, and growing up in the ghetto, jealousy played a major factor. Sharon was inside the Easily Lottery store and bar operated by her mother when a man entered, ordered a drink, then asked for her. Reporters understand that another woman who was offering service felt uncomfortable and was hesitant, but Sharon, who was on her phone, appeared from under the counter to see who wanted her. The man opened fire, hitting her in the head. The gunman escaped on a waiting motorcycle. Sharon's childhood friend reported that the now deceased lost posted on her WhatsApp at 10:38 a.m. saying, "To be honest, this Centuria song is mad annoying." She was then surprised to learn that approximately 10:45 a.m. Sharon was killed, noting also that bad men and envy could not be ruled out. "She is nice to talk to. She is the only child for her mother, so her mother spoiled her, so she basically have everything she wants. People always wanted in an argument with her. People bad mind and envy her for her things," the friend who requested not to be named stated. Sharon's father said he introduced her to events promotion, with entertainment being the foray as a sound system operator. It's her mother's shop, and she no normally dey at the shop, but because the mother had other things to deal with, yesterday the mother asked her to come by the shop, Stevenson said. A policeman who was nearby said he heard the explosions and thought that it was backfire sound usually associated with motorcycles. Sharon's mother, who rushed to the scene after she learned of the attack, sat in despair with a depressing look as she was being comforted by relatives. Family members screamed and some fainted as the news sank in. The St. Catherine North Police Division has seen an 80% increase in murders since the start of the year. Statistics posted on the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF website indicated that as of January 15, 9 murders were committed compared to 5 for the corresponding period in 2021. Tammy Chin and Wayne Marshall expecting 4th child. Tammy Chin and her husband Wayne Marshall are expecting their 4th child. The couple shared the exciting news on their popular YouTube channel, Meet the Mitchells, on Friday. "I cannot believe this. Thank you, God," Tommy said while showing off her positive pregnancy test to the camera. Later in the day, she revealed the news to her husband of 12 years on a card that read, "Someone special is coming in June 2022. Tommy, is this like some weird prank? Oh my God, Tommy, what? You took a pregnancy test and never tell me? Tommy, stop it right now," he said in an overjoyed state of disbelief. However, Tommy assured him that she was indeed pregnant and went on to explain that she found out after getting up early in the morning to use the bathroom. "I was walking out the bathroom because I forgot that I even took the pregnancy test. It was like 5:30 in the morning and I was like, oh yeah, let me. I nearly dropped down." "Tommy, I am shocked right now," Wayne responded before embracing her in an emotional hug. "May I wonder if me something did stop work," he added. "This is it," the couple said in unison, "no more baby." Tommy explained that the video was recorded some months ago and they wanted to ensure that the baby was okay before sharing the news with their more than 172,000 subscribers on the video sharing platform. The couple is parents to 3 boys, with the youngest born in 2019. They have often expressed their hope for a daughter, but in a subsequent Instagram post where she showed off her growing tummy, Tommy said they are not yet ready to find out the gender. "We are waiting a little longer to find out if we're having a boy or a girl, although I'm sure many of you have your own hopes and wishes for us. But in the meantime, we're just enjoying the bliss of the awesome miracle that is life," she said. 1,010 new COVID-19 cases amid 4 more deaths, 52.1% positivity rate. Jamaica's COVID positivity rate rose to 52.1% amid 1,010 new COVID-19 cases recorded over 24 hours up to Friday afternoon. According to the Ministry of Health and Wellness, 4 COVID-19 deaths occurred from September to November 2021 and were recorded on Friday, bringing the overall coronavirus death toll in Jamaica to 2,572. An 86-year-old female from St. Catherine is among the latest recorded COVID-19 fatalities. The separate death of one COVID patient is under investigation by health officials, while one death is classified as coincidental. There were 193 recoveries on the day, bringing that tally to 68,272. The newly confirmed COVID-19 cases brought the total number on record for the island to 118,727. Notably, the 52.1% positivity rate was based on samples tested on Friday. The case count was made up in Kingston and St. Andrew 292, St. Catherine 217, St. James 94, St. Mary 83, St. Anne 72, Trelawney 51, St. Thomas 49, St. Elizabeth 46, Hanover 38, Westmoreland 23, Manchester 20, Portland 15, and Clarendon 10. There are 124 moderately ill patients, 65 severely ill patients, and 22 critically ill patients among 13,297 active cases now under observation in Jamaica. A total of 553 COVID-19 patients are now hospitalized locally. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.